Take me to the ocean beach. I want to melt under the sun under your.
Hello and welcome back to Deeper Than the Surface. I'm your host, Erica, and today we're going there. Now, have you ever commented on a video I did a few weeks back titled, Why Some Black Men Are Choosing White Women? They suggested that I create a video on why black women date white men and then get celebrated. So here we are today, asking a bold, honest question. Why are more black women choosing white men? And is it really more accepted than when black men choose white women? At first glance, this is about preference, right? But under the surface, this is about nervous system safety, about emotional exhaustion, survival wiring, historical wounds, and what society has taught us to desire. So let's unpack it deeply, respectfully, and without judgment. A lot of people say it's just a matter of preference, like I mentioned. But here's the thing: preferences don't come out of nowhere. They are shaped by what we've been exposed to, what we've been taught to avoid, and what our nervous system associates with safety or threat. For some Black women, whiteness unconsciously represents protection, softness, or gentleness. Not because white men are inherently more loving, but because of how safety has been coded in society, media, and sometimes trauma. During slavery, Black families were intentionally separated. Black men were stripped of the power to protect and provide, and Black women were forced to carry everything: the physical, emotional, and generational weight. Fast forward to the crack epidemic, mass incarceration, and economic instability, and again, many Black women found themselves in survival mode. So, what's the outcome? Many of us were raised around women who loved hard, but also overfunctioned. We internalized that love was sacrifice, that softness was dangerous, that men couldn't be trusted. Now imagine dating a Black woman with all that subconscious wiring. A Black man shows up but reminds you emotionally of your father's absence, your uncle's cheating, or your mother's struggle. A white man shows up, and though he's not perfect, your body doesn't hold the same trauma around him. It feels calmer. That calm gets misinterpreted as love, but sometimes it's just your nervous system not being on guard. That doesn't make the choice wrong, but it does mean it deserves to be examined. Are you choosing peace or avoiding pain? Some say when a Black woman dates a white man, it's celebrated, while Black men dating white women gets criticized. Well, here's a thought. For generations, Black women were expected to be the loyal ones, to hold down the race, to stay even if it hurt, to keep us together. So when one opts out, not out of betrayal, but exhaustion, it shakes that expectation. It's not more accepted, it's just more quiet. Lately, many Black women say, I feel more feminine with white men. And I've even had a friend tell me that once. And that's real and also complex. What they often mean is, I finally feel safe enough to be soft. But let's not confuse the man's race with the emotional experience. Softness comes from safety, and safety comes from emotional maturity, consistency, and regulation. Things that any man can provide when he's done his work. This is exactly why I wrote, It Starts With You, because who we choose is not random. Your body, your beliefs, and your emotional programming are all involved. The book helps women do the internal rewiring, so you stop confusing chaos with chemistry, so you stop mistaking emotional neutrality for boredom. And so you finally feel worthy of a love that doesn't ask you to shrink, survive, or struggle. Whether you date inside or outside your race, you deserve to know the why behind your patterns. So, to the women who feel guilty about their choice, or confused or judged by your community, breathe. You're not wrong for wanting peace, but peace that's rooted in programming still isn't freedom. Go deeper. And if you're ready to heal the roots of how you love, get the book. It starts with you. Thanks to the viewer who requested this video. I hope I was able to shed some light on this topic. And thank you to everyone who watched. Be sure to leave your thoughts in the comments section. Be respectful as well. And come back for more insight on helping women attract and keep healthy love by understanding the nervous system, emotional intelligence, and the patterns that have been wired into us through environment and history. And as always, remember to love yourself deeper than the surface.